Derpy's underwater adventure. In the depths of the ocean, where sunlight danced upon the waves, lived a little dolphin named Derpy. Derpy was somewhat clumsy, but had a big heart and plenty of dreams. Every morning he joyfully swam to the underwater school, where he learned about the mysteries of the ocean and made new friends. However, not everything was so wonderful. In Derpy's class was a dolphin named Lala, who didn't want to play with him. Instead, Lala made funny faces and said she didn't like Derpy. This made Derpy feel sad and lonely. One day, after a particularly tough lesson, Derpy decided to sit on a coral reef and think. His best friend, a small fish named Bubble, swam up to him. "Derpy, what's wrong?" asked Bubble, noticing the sadness on the dolphin's face. "Lala made funny faces again and said she doesn't like me," replied Derpy, lowering his head. Bubble pondered for a moment and then suggested, "Maybe we should talk to our friends and find out what we can do." Derpy agreed, and together they swam to a place where they met with their friends, a wise turtle named Tula and a funny crab named Crabby. When everyone gathered, Derpy shared his problems with Lala. Tula, known for her wisdom, made a suggestion. "Maybe Lala is just shy and doesn't know how to befriend you," said Tula. "Perhaps we should try to understand why she behaves this way." Crabby, who always had plenty of ideas, added, "We could try organizing a party where everyone can join in. Maybe this will help Lala open up and get to know you better, Derpy." Derpy felt hopeful. Together with his friends, they decided to organize a big underwater party, inviting the whole class, including Lala. The day of the party arrived. All the students gathered on an underwater meadow, where various games and activities were prepared. Derpy, though a bit nervous, was ready to give it a try. During one of the games, Lala accidentally bumped into Derpy. Instead of getting angry, Derpy smiled and said, "It's okay, Lala. Come on, let's play together." Lala was surprised. She expected Derpy to be angry, but his smile and kindness made her feel better. They started playing and laughing together, and Lala slowly began to open up to new friends. After the party, Lala approached Derpy and said, "I'm sorry for being mean to you. I was jealous because everyone likes you, and I didn't know how to talk to you." Derpy smiled and replied, "It's okay, Lala. I'm glad we can be friends now." From that day on, Derpy and Lala became inseparable friends. Together with Bubble, Tula and Crabby, they formed a wonderful group that always supported each other. Derpy learned that sometimes it's worth trying to understand others, even if they seem unfriendly at first. With the support of his friends and his determination, Derpy overcame difficulties and gained a new friend. As the story concluded, Derpy looked at his friends and said, "Thank you all. Thanks to you, I learned that it's worth being kind and trying to understand others." Tula smiled wisely and added, "Remember, Derpy, true friendship is about mutual understanding and support. Sometimes a small gesture is enough to change someone's heart." Crabby laughed and said, "And now it's time for another adventure." Together they swam towards new adventures, knowing they had each other and that together they could overcome any obstacle. Derpy's story shows the importance of kindness, understanding, and the support of friends. Each of us may encounter difficulties, but with determination and openness to others, we can overcome them and gain new friends. Let's remember that small acts of kindness can change someone's heart and make the world a better place.